What if your IT asset recovery process started automatically the moment an employee exited the company? Hello, I'm Rahul Joshi. In this video, I'll show you part 1 of an autonomous IT asset recovery system that detects employee exits, validates allocated assets, calculates recovery priority, and automatically sends structured return instructions to employees and managers. Step 1. Watch employee sheet for exit updates. This trigger monitors the employee Google Sheet every minute. When a new employee row is added, the workflow starts automatically. Step 2. Filter resigned or terminated employees. This node checks the employee status field. It only allows rows where the status is resigned or terminated. Step 3. Check if eligible employee exists. This condition verifies whether any valid employee row passed the filter. If eligible data exists, the workflow continues to asset lookup. Step 4. Read allocated assets from Google Sheets. This node searches the asset allocation sheet for the employee ID. It fetches only assets where the asset status is marked as allocated. Step 5. Merge employee profile with asset list. This node combines employee details with the fetched asset records. It includes name, email, department, manager details, last working day, notice period, and allocated assets. Step 6. Plan asset return timeline using MCTS logic. This node decides the best asset return strategy based on employment status and notice period. Terminated employees get an immediate return deadline. Step 7. Validate asset return checklist. This self-critique node checks whether every asset has required details. It verifies serial number, asset type, and asset value. Wait. Step 8. Check whether checklist is valid. This condition checks the output of the asset validation step. If the checklist is valid, the workflow moves to email generation and deadline checking. Step 9. Build return instructions email. This node creates a personalized return instruction email for the employee. It includes the employee status, last working day, return deadline, itemized asset checklist, and total asset value. Step 10. Send return email to employee and manager. This Gmail node sends the return instruction email to the employee. The employee's manager is added in CC. Step 11. Update employee return status in Google Sheets. This node updates the employee sheet after the email is sent. It marks email sent as yes, adds return deadline, and sets urgency. In part 2, we'll move into escalation logic, tracking overdue assets, detecting recovery risks, and automatically alerting IT and legal teams when action is required. I'll see you in the next build.